Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great day. Well, we have another unbagging. So it's kind of ripped here in the corner, but I don't think we've lost anything. There's a couple of cross stitches here. Oops, we got a little issue going. This is from VIPCrossStitch, and I have two pre-stamped, so we'll start with the first one. Since it's got this thread hanging over here, not a problem. It's not going anywhere, believe me. If I can just... Oh, that's pulling at the wrong edge. Alright. And let me get rid of the crinkly bag. And here is the picture. It says two lotus blossoms with, I don't know, I guess that's maybe another flower there. Could be a leaf. Not real sure. Does have a seed pod there. But yeah, I just thought it was pretty. I like the colors. It's a 60 by 38, so that means it's skinny and long. And it does not have a name of the company that made it. But it does have this lovely little picture, so we'll just set that aside and see what's inside. It does have instructions, you know, what to do, how to do the thread, what to do afterward, if I could just get it going in the right direction. It comes in most of them, which is very nice. Let's take a look at the chart here. And it has a very nice big key. It has 32 colors. So, hard to believe, but lots of shades of blues, as you can see. It does have the color of the threads, DMC number, symbol, and the number from the thread card, which is very nice. And this key will match the one on the canvas. But I just thought this was a beautiful little picture. I mean, well, it's not too little, is it? If it's 60 centimeters long. But nice, easy to read key. Very nice and big. I like that part. Yeah, this I can read. And you can tell, I don't know if you can tell, but you can see the graft in the yellow. Well, you can see it here on the darker symbols. But it does continue on. Some of them, the background, you can't hardly see the graph paper, if you will. You know what I mean, the graph of the chart. But this you can, and it's very easy to read symbols. Nice big key. I like that part. Let's take a look at that thread. Where is that string coming from? Okay, right off the bat, we have a great big thing of pink, so this is going to be the background color, which is number 1. It's 225. And it just says, if I turn it, having things upside down today. Having things backwards. So it says number 1 here, but it is number 225 from DMC. Before I forget, there's 2 needles right here. And I'll explain why they're right there here in a minute. We'll get there. Let's see what these colors look like. Goodness gracious. I don't know, I think one escaped them when they put that on there. So it's extra, extra long. But let's look. Look at all those blues and golds and oranges. Lots and lots of beautiful blue shades. We have more of them over here. Look at that turquoise. Oh my goodness. And a dark, dark blue. And I love that bittersweet orange look. It really makes the blues just pop when you have two what is the word, colors that gel together. Red and green go together, orange and blue go together. So yeah, I can't think of the word. It's like on the tip of my tongue. Oh my god, I'm an art major here. Come on, I should know these things. No, not exactly an art major, but I got there, you know, by doing a lot of stuff. But isn't that beautiful? Look at that pink. More pink. It's a little bit lighter than the other one that's going to be the background. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Let me see if I can get this all wound up. Lots and lots of thread, though. Holy cow. Hang on. We're just going to wrap that sucker around there. It's like it didn't get folded the second time for some reason. Okay. Let's take a look at this beautiful canvas. Trying to figure out which way is up. I guess it's this way. Hang on. Trying. Now on this one, okay, most of them, you know, have it at the top, but the reason those needles are there is there's about an inch on one side, 2 inches on this side over here, and 1 inch at the top, and 2 inches at the bottom. So there's not a lot of side space, so that's why that's there. Now I wanted to show you, usually at the top it says the product number, how big it is, you know, what size, and then the squares at the top, but it didn't do that on this. So it's right down here. They didn't give you the squares, but they gave you the product number, and it's a 60 by 38. Very nice, well printed canvas here. That's nice. I like that. And it's 11 count. It's easy to see, easy to do. Now this one was $11.10. So a little over $10, but very, very easy to read. Lots and lots of big spaces, you know, like this. This might have been one that should have been a little bit smaller, but that's cool. See, you have nice big spaces here and some more in the bottom, and of course you got your background running through the whole thing. So you don't have to do it all at once. It is in sections, but just beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. Let's see how big this is. Sorry, hit my bell again. So glad I put it over there so I wouldn't hit it. That worked out well for me. 38 and a half by, whoa, my bad. See if I can do this without dropping anything. By 59. So, yep, pretty close. The actual picture is 32, which is 12 3/4 by 53, which is 21. So it's 12 3/4 by 21 inches. So it's a nice big picture. Looks like this would be great for a beginner because, you know, you can see it. There's not a lot of confetti. You know, you have confetti and a little bit of splashes here and there, but nothing too insane where every third one you got to change the color and all that. I hate that, but some days I'm in the mood for it, some days not so much. I usually just work with one thread, whether it's confettied or not. I start with one color that I like and just put it in until that thread's gone, then I go get another one. I just don't let it bother me, you know, at all. I just, one string at a time. But yeah, that's going to be beautiful. I think it's lovely. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I do love it's like a pale pink. Beautiful. And all those blues are in these blues in the background. Oh, yeah, it's going to be gorgeous. Let me put that in there. Put this in here just so we don't separate everything. And let's see what else we have. Oh, excuse me. I'm trying. Trying to see where to open this silly thing. Oh, here we go. This is going to be gorgeous. I got this because, you know, I'll explain in a minute. I like these. There's a whole series of cats, and usually you see cats, like domestic cats, and like lions and tigers. But I've never seen a horse, so I got the horse. I just think they are absolutely stunning. So it'd be interesting to see how they turn out. This is a 40 by 50, and it does not have a name from the company. So, yeah. I like how they put the paper on the top, you know, it doesn't get all crinkled. Very nice. This is easy to read too as well. So, and it's not too big. 40 by 50 is not bad. It's not nearly as big as one I just showed you. But it has lots of beautiful colors in it. They look like muted and antiqued, if you will. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous. This will match the canvas, just like the last one. It has 35 colors in it. Very easy to read. Very easy. There is a little picture, but you really can't see it. They started doing that on diamond paintings, and I think they followed through on cross-stitch, because a long time ago, I don't remember there ever being a picture here, you know, on the canvas. So, yeah. But isn't that just beautiful? We'll see. And we do have instructions, just like the last one. Now, this one, since it's a 40 by 50, was $9.91, so it is under $10. And it looks like it's made perhaps by the same company. I'm just guessing. Let's take a look at all these gorgeous, gorgeous colors. Let me pull it out very easily. Oh, there is a big hank of, it looks like $9.39. Oh, and am I right or am I right? $9.39 for the background and here and there on the horse. I don't usually do horses, you know, they're not my favorite thing. I just like the way this one looked. I thought it was beautiful. I really did. So, it's got to be number 11, I think. Pretty much. But there's some purples. Let me lay that aside just so we don't lose it. Come on. Everybody get where you gotta get. Let me shake it down. They're nice and long, very soft. Both of them were. There's no sticker on here that matches to the canvas. So I would just write on here horse. And that way I know what it goes to. But just beautiful colors. You see some purples in several shades. There's like a red violet color, only it's like dark. A little bit lighter red violet. Blues, teals. Yeah, there are some teals. I was thinking, no. Kind of gunmetal blue and dark and medium. But look at that royal blue. Oh my goodness. And then some lighter colors for parts of the horse. Yeah, this is going to be awesome. And this is yellow right here. I don't know. Do I have somewhere? Let's see. 31 is $28.23 for this yellow, and that's going to be the I just dropped. No, I didn't. The gold part, you know, that shows up. I think it'll look beautiful with that dark, dark, dark color to make it look like gold, because you have plenty of it. Lots of it. Ooh, look at that purple. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Gorgeous. Love it. Sometimes I can find some of these bigger kits, you know, that are very nice and very well done. We have our instruction page. I told you about that. We'll just get rid of that. Let's take a look at the canvas. And you do have 2 needles right here at the bottom. Nice and long. And it does have the product number and the 40 by 50 down here instead of at the top, because that's the bottom. Nice canvas. It's kind of stiff on both of them. I forgot to mention that. Neither one of them are serged. Just beautiful. Very well printed, very easy to read. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Love it. Let's see what size it is. Kind of windy out there. I hear the wind blowing around. Sounds like there's a fan going out there. 16, which is 40.5. So it's a little bit bigger that way than 40 centimeters. This is exactly 50. And it is 33.5. 33 by 43.5. So 17.5 by 13. 13 by 17. Just beautiful. Easy to read. Beautiful symbols. You know, some of these more inexpensive kits, and they don't have a name on them, they turn out just beautiful. So I'm excited to get both of these started. I mean, I just love the coloring and the shading and everything. All right, I will be back in a minute and we're going to start one of these. Be right back. All right, I am back, and as you probably already guessed, we're going to start on the horse. The color I have is 3771, and I'm just going to start right up here in this corner. Whoop. Gotta have my thimble. I did kind of crinkle this fabric. It's not what you call thick, it's just kind of stiff, but it won't take any time at all. And if I was going to start it myself, then I would crinkle the whole piece of fabric. For me, that's just easier. But for today's purposes, I can't find my other thimble. It's got to be here somewhere. Heaven knows I've used it. And I can't find it on my table, so it must have fallen off. It's going on here. Holy cow. So while I'm stitching, let me tell you about VIPCrossStitch. I really like this store. It has, we're trying, only cross stitch. They have regular cross stitch, counted cross stitch. Well, when I say regular, I'm sorry, pre-stamped cross stitch. Yeah. Cross stitch kits. They have all different sizes of cross stitching. You know, some large, some small. I don't know. They have a lot of accessories for cross stitch, which is really good. Because some stores, they just don't. I mean, they have more in diamond painting. They do have bead embroidery, beaded, you know, cross stitch. I don't know if they sell individual packets of beads. I didn't look that up. Seems to be a thing now. But I saw somebody's, and they were talking about embellishing. Might have been Lovecraft. Like certain parts of it with beads. So I've never done that, and I don't do 14 count. But most of the beads, I don't know if I have. Oh, I do. The beads that I've gotten with kits are very, very, very small. So, I mean, it'd be perfect for, you know, like 14 count stuff. But I don't tend to stitch on 14 count too much. But I think that's a cool idea, is to embellish like parts of it. This would be pretty if you embellished like the gold parts with like a color like this. Ooh, sorry, almost dropped it. This goes with my beaded cross stitch. So, but wouldn't it be pretty if you just lined it, all the gold parts? I think it'd be beautiful. But I don't know that I have that much patience, actually. Of course, I'd go through and do all the cross stitch, and then maybe come back and do the embellishing. I don't know quite how I do that. I mean, I suppose if it was a 14 count, you know, you could embellish it with the beads as you did it. I don't know. But I sure think it would be pretty. And different, you know, because not a lot of people do that. And I've yet to find a pattern that I wanted to change into a beaded cross stitch from like a pre-stamped. I don't know. It'd be different. But I'd be up for trying it. So you never can tell. Never can tell. It's just something to think about, guys. Holy cow, this thing is tough. I don't know if I didn't crunch it much or enough. Holy cow, I can hardly talk today. Or what? I don't like this frickin' needle. It's too fat or something. Hang on. Hold that thought, guys. We're gonna fix this here. That's better. It's not so big around. I'm gonna get one of the 14 counts. And of course, my thing's not there. Give it a second. Get down, please. Get down. Get. Molly. Holy cow. She does this every time I start a video. You just don't get to hear it all the time. Let's see if the... Oh, yeah. Much better. Sometimes the needles are just a little bit fat, and I always... When I get a kit, I save all my needles. So I use one, you know, and then put it... the other one into my little thing. So I have lots of extra needles. Plus, some of them came with kits. Not these this time, but some come with these kind of kits where they have like 5 needles in them. Get down. Seriously? She's worse than a 2-year-old sometimes. Sorry, guys. Now she's gonna get off the couch. Oh, for Pete's sake. We're having a day here. We're having a day. But yeah, that needle's much better. Are you kidding me? They're usually not hard to stitch, but that needle just sucked. It's just too thick for this canvas. So I got a 14 count needle. I have no idea what size those are, you know, as far as if it's a 22, 25, 28, nothing. I know it's not a 28 because, yeah, I use those all the time on my counted cross stitch. Anyway, back to VIP cross stitch. They do custom cross stitches, and I don't know if they still have these, but they do have sometimes surprise boxes with, like, comes with, oh, I'll say 10 or more kits for like a certain amount. So I don't know if they're doing that now, but they usually do. And they have good prices, and usually a clearance section, and they have a separate Joy Sunday section. So they have everything you need in cross stitch, embroidery, beaded. I think they have beaded. Yeah, they have beaded and embroidery. I don't know. I'm kind of toying with the idea of getting an embroidery kit, but I don't know. It just hasn't appealed to me enough. I did that forever. I used to do embroidery all the time. But then I got to cross stitch and went, yeah, this is much easier. But I used to do the embroidery on pillowcases and sheets and quilts and a little bit of this and that and everything. But that was back in the day, so I'm sure they've changed these things a whole lot. Things change over time. I don't even know if you can still buy, I mean, probably if you ordered it online, get like pillowcases and stuff. But we used to do dresser scarves and everything else. But they don't use those so much. I actually found 2 dresser scarves at the thrift store. They weren't embroidered, but you just don't find them anymore. I mean, either I'm shopping at the wrong place. I mean, I'm sure you can get them online if you really wanted them. But at stores, you just never see them anymore. They used to have them all the time at Woolworth and Walmart, and just kind of got out of that habit. But I'm sure if you went online, you could find what you really wanted. But I hadn't seen dresser scarves in so long, I just bought both of them. Oh, goodness. Well, we finally got over there. I just kept following the color. It's kind of all in this area, but wanted to get the best use out of the thread there, if I could. Oh, I used the wrong scissors. You can always tell when it cuts the end. It cuts paper better than anything else. Those little Fisker scissors, they're not my, there we go. I was like, where are my embroidery scissors? This is not my gingers. This is the knockoff gingers. They're called, oh, crap. Those don't say. I don't see it. I want to say Famore or something like that. I think I got those at Walmart. Actually. Get down! Holy cow. Are you just having a day too, Molly? Get this bunch right here. That needle works much better. I don't know. I think they all come out of the same thing, but sometimes I don't know if the material shrinks, you know, when they put the dye on it or what, but sometimes it's just hard to use some needles. So that's why I always save them. It's a good save because I don't know how many times that saved me from having, you know, to go out and buy needles. I just save the ones that come in the kits, and you usually get 2, if not 5, you know, if it comes in a little kit. So I think that's kind of a nice touch that companies do. Sure is a lot of this color. Oh yeah. Now, of course, I always get it next to one that's a dark symbol. Never fails. Never fails. get it there. But yeah, I like some of these off-brand kits. They seem to stitch up just fine. And I like that part. You don't have to spend an exorbitant amount of money and just get something that you can stitch. Stitching is the best therapy, I swear. Between it and diamond painting, I don't know which one's better. I do like them both. There's too much up under my face. I couldn't see what I'm doing. Operator error. I love 3371. Such a beautiful color of brown. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, we got that part done. This doesn't look like it'd be, I mean, it doesn't look real hard to do at all. It's just that it's got some big areas. Just huge. So I'm glad it's not confetti ridden. It gets on my last nerve sometimes. And others I can focus and just do one thread at, you know, color at a time. I mean, not complete it, but one single thread at a, go through it, you know. Takes a hot moment to get there. But I've never been the type that, okay, we're starting with number 1 and we're going to do all in number 1 wherever it goes. No. That is so not me. I don't know, I'm so anxious to see the picture that, yeah, I tend to work there first. Boy, that wind is just something else. It was beautiful yesterday, no, not hardly any wind. It was almost 50 degrees when I got to work yesterday at 2 o'clock. She's sneaking back up there again. Yeah. Get in. I'm serious. She looks at me like, really? Like, you haven't told me that 20 times. I don't know what her problem is today. I don't think she wants to go out there because it's very, very windy. She's kind of low to the ground. All right. Alright, guys. Just tack my needle in there. Oh, I do have my other needle, mind you. Oops. But it's stitching up a real nice, lovely thread. Nice and soft, not too soft, you know, because I've had some really soft threads sometimes. It's like, whoa, what is wrong? And, you know, when you pull it up or you excuse me, end it, it just snaps in half. I'm like, what is that? Alright guys, well thank you for watching. Thank you VIPCrossStitch for sending me these beautiful kits. I love them. So maybe we'll work on this a little bit today and see where we can get. Don't forget to go check them out and all their beautiful cross stitches. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye.